Our brand new solar radiation map powered by Stage 0 is clearly showing where you can have a good PV harvest on Tuesday, and we can see these red colors coming through over the interior of South Africa. That's where you'll have peak performance, except for here along the coast where the blue colors are coming through, and then into the afternoon we're also seeing these shades of green and blue coming through over northwest as well as the northeastern areas of South Africa. That's most likely an indication of clouds or thunderstorms. So here's your forecast. On Tuesday, this dominating high-pressure system responsible for the heatwave conditions will be pushed away a little bit by a cold front that's pushing in cooler conditions for parts of South Africa. But then by Thursday, the high will now sit over the western parts of South Africa. Our synoptic analysis is showing that cold front sliding over the southwestern areas on Tuesday, mainly bringing in cloud, some cooler conditions and a few light showers. Ahead of that cold front, we are expecting isolated to scattered thunderstorms to develop over the northeastern areas of South Africa. That's exactly where the South African Weather Service is warning against the possibility of severe storms leading to large amounts of small hail, gusting winds or a quick heavy downpour, including over Gauteng, Mpumalanga and large parts of KwaZulu-Natal. Here's your summary on what you can expect on Tuesday. A few drops of light rain possible along the southern coastline due to that weak cold front, and then into the late afternoon, a band of showers expected to extend here over the Karoo, later into parts of the Eastern Cape. Thunderstorms becoming scattered in KwaZulu-Natal as well as along the Scarpman in parts of Mpumalanga, Gauteng, as well as northwest with a 30% chance for the surrounding areas. We're expecting fresh to strong winds to pick up behind that cold front over the western interior of South Africa, and then gusting and blowing gale force into the evening, especially in parts of the Northern Cape. Wind speeds of more than 50 kilometers per hour could be dangerous and lead to damages in some areas. That's also where the South African Weather Service is warning against runaway fires, as well as in the western Eastern Cape and Limpopo. Later, the wind picking up in the Western Cape with an onshore southwesterly wind. I have 24 degrees in Cape Town. A few drops of light rain possible in the mother city, but most of the rain actually falling over the peninsula as well as the coastal areas. That onshore flow also pushing in cloud and cooler conditions for the garden route. Later, a quick light shower possible, but quickly heating up in the Karoo. Extremely windy, hot and dry. The Weather Service warning against runaway fires and becoming sizzling hot ahead of that cold front in the Eastern Cape. 39 degrees in Kumani. An onshore southwesterly wind bringing lots of cloud later, and thunderstorms expected to pick up over the northeastern areas and then into the evening moving over parts of the Wild Coast. A northeasterly wind for KwaZulu-Natal. It's another hot and humid day, extremely hot over the northern areas. That's also where thunderstorms could likely become severe due to the extreme heat and enough moisture. The Weather Service warning against hail and gusting winds. Later becoming stormy over the Highveld of Mpumalanga, a level 2 yellow warning in place, but remaining dry and Gqabi soaring to 40 degrees. Now it's clear to see why we will have a good harvest on our solar panels in Limpopo. It is day 10 of heatwave conditions on Tuesday for the province, and temperatures are still soaring to 40 degrees. This is extremely dangerous for vulnerable kids as well as the elderly, so please rather stay indoors during the hottest time of the day. Also day 10 of heatwave conditions for northwest, temperatures soaring to the upper 30s, and then later isolated thunderstorms could bring some relief to the heat only in isolated areas. In the Northern Cape, that southwesterly wind, as mentioned, expected to blow strong to near gale force at times. This could lead to damages in some places, and also later the wind picking up in the Northern Cape. It is going to be sizzling hot in Bloemfontein. Look at that, the mercury soaring to 40 degrees the afternoon. Isolated storms likely over the northern and eastern areas. Gauteng now out of heatwave conditions, but still warm to very warm the afternoon, 32 in Pretoria, and a 30-60% chance of thunderstorms. Into Wednesday, the cooler conditions spreading into KwaZulu-Natal and the Highveld of Mpumalanga, but due to that cold front and ridging high working together, as well as an upper level trough, we are expecting stormy conditions over northeastern South Africa, where a few of those storms could also likely become severe, leading to hail and heavy downpours. Into Thursday, most of the stormy weather moving away, only isolated storms left over in Limpopo, and a few storms likely here in the Northern Cape. But now that high pressure system and berg winds heating up the west with 40 in Freendal and 33 degrees in the mother city. Well, that's all from me, and remember, no matter the weather, we're in this together.